All right, we've got several calluses here. So tell me everything you've done to treat these.
Well, I have a little shaver,
Okay.
and I do that.
I bought her some sandpaper
After I soak my
too.
feet, I soak my feet too.
You do? Okay, good. So you soak your feet. Does that shaver include like a razor blade like I have?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay.
No.
How are you able to reach down here and
No,
do
it's
that?
not that kind of razor. It was just the kind where you just like
Yes,
this.
yeah.
You go like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
You scrape it off like. Try it with the razor.
That is of concern because you may get yourself. You have really thin and fragile skin down here, and I would be concerned that you would nick yourself.
What?
You would nick yourself, just kind of
Yeah.
accidentally.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
Well,
yet.
we stopped doing that a couple months ago.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again. Why don't you just
Right.
call me when these build up?
In Ohio, I would go every 3 months, and then he'll take this, do this like you're doing.
We
They
can.
soak my feet, but they don't do that anymore, do they?
No, they don't. My grandfather was a podiatrist, and we
Yeah.
used to do that at his office.
Yes.
But they found out that
Yeah, what was the
it
reason?
would transfer a lot of bacteria, so
Oh,
we didn't
one
want
foot
to,
to another, huh?
and fungus.
Oh.
So we
Wow,
want,
maybe that's where I got it from, huh?
could for your toenails
Yeah.
could have been
Is there any way to get rid of the fungus that's under
the
nails?
fungus. Yes, there are a few treatment options.
Oh, it is.
Yes, as we talked about, your circulation isn't great.
Yeah.
So I would not recommend an oral medicine called Lamisil. If you did have good circulation and you were a good candidate in terms of medications and things like that, that would be an option. But at this point, this is really cosmetic. As long as it's not giving you any pain or causing you any pain, we pretty much just want to do, manage it basically.
Yeah,
Trim the
every
toe-
3 months, have
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You can come in, we'll trim the toenails, and then
Yeah, that's what he did. He did the toenails, and then he did that.
we Dremel them down or smooth them down to get all the rough spots.
Yeah.
She hasn't had anybody look at her feet for quite a few years, though. How many years?
Oh, gosh.
10?
Relax your foot a little bit. You're
Oh.
pushing against me. It makes it a little more difficult. Yeah, these are really thin calluses, so the best way, not that I want you to do it, but the best way is to go little by little just to ensure. You see, you have a lot of good, healthy skin around them, so we don't want to get any of those spots. So you were going every 3 months?
Every 3 months, yeah.
Well, your insurance will actually cover every 9 weeks.
9 weeks?
If you have poor circulation, and as we talked about before, you do.
Well, I was in the hospital. They said I had good circulation. My other doctor said I had good circulation, so I don't know.
You have
Oh,
a
sorry.
good pulse coming down here, and back here you can't feel the pulse at all. You just relax, pull your foot back there for me.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, so one of two. So overall, your insurance would qualify for that. Plus, we look at the skin, and overall, you don't have a lot of hair growth. You've got kind of atrophying and thinning of the skin, which tells us you've got a little bit of peripheral vascular disease, which, like I said, is normal for your AGE. Must need a blade handle on this one.
They
Pretty
said
bad,
it's
huh?
all from high heels. Squeezing your toes
Oh,
in,
yeah.
like this,
Well,
squeezing
that was the
those
style
toes.
then.
A fresh blade.
Yeah.
And that was the
My mother did
requirements
that too.
back then.
My
You,
mother had one of her.
you're right. Pull that foot back there for me. That was the requirements. You had to.
That's hurting.
Does that one hurt? This is a real. This is a thicker one. I'm
Oh.
gonna put you up just a little bit because. There we go.
Better?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry. These are the thicker ones. Did you soak your feet by chance this morning?
No.
Okay. That would be helpful.
Next time come,
Yeah.
soak my feet.
Just soak your
Okay.
feet right before you come in.
Oh, okay.
And she
You okay?
did 2 days ago, she did.
2 days ago. Yeah. It's
Oh,
all.
I know, but
night.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't do it every day.
Just right before you come in here will be helpful
Okay.
because it'll make it nice and soft.
Okay. I put
Um,
hand lotion on my feet, though. Doesn't that help?
I've been
good.
rubbing her feet with alcohol, things
Oh.
like that,
With,
Come here.
You
Time
just,
to move. Oh.
you get,
No, he
get a
said-
cramp? Oh.
Yeah, no, that's not cramp, but it's just I feel like I can feel
All right, you let me know if we need to take a break. We've been whittling for a while.
That means
And
that
these,
means she's doing something when you feel it.
Oh, boy, yeah. Ow. What's
Okay.
that? It's my toe.
well,
Yeah, look at how my toe goes over like that.
oh, okay.
See?
So it's your toe more than down here. Let's
Yeah.
move over
I don't
here.
know
We're gonna
what
get
it
the,
I was suffering pain with this for such a long time, so I don't know.
plus we'll get the, a little pumice stone after we're done because like I said, the skin is so thin down here and we have to go extremely slow.
What?
And where the calluses are, it's almost like paring a rock. They're very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be helpful if they were a little softer. And you said you
Okay.
use cream and lotion every day?
Oh, yeah.
What type of cream do you use?
Coconut oil.
Okay, good. I have to get a pumice stone more on that one. This one actually is kind of a divot, the way that we're trimming, so it's flat, and then this one
Oh,
goes in, so that's the
beautiful.
one that's kind of harder to
Thank
get.
God,
But
I
it
know.
comes back out. It's
I
like,
can feel it. It's like a sharp stone, like this.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay if I look?
Absolutely. You and the rest of the world's going to be looking.
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
She's
Look at my toe.
All right, let's move over here.
Okay. Not bad over here.
Not nearly as bad.
No.
And one of the things that we can see is this toe is fully hammered. So
Why did he do that? Why did he do that one toe? He did 2 and 2. I think he wanted me to come back.
were you not having issues at the time maybe and this developed?
Yes, they were all like that. All
Okay.
like that, just like that.
Well, I
And
don't
he did only
know.
2 and 2.
Now, how many years ago was this done?
Oh gosh, it was in California. I lived in California.
I knew I didn't hear a Kentucky accent.
Well, I'm from New York originally.
That's what I knew it was somewhere up north. I heard that you guys were in Busch Gardens. Or you used to work?
Oh yeah, I was a supervisor there in Busch Gardens.
Ah,
Fun job. Was a fun job.
I bet you're missing the warm weather right about now.
I do.
Just trim and trim. I mean, we've got, you can take a look down here, all this kind of just dead
Wow.
skin and callus. It's a little everywhere.
Yeah.
can I use the restroom out there?
Yeah, absolutely. If you walk out, someone will help you and let you know where it is.
Left or right?
I would go through the left, the way you came in, and ask the girls at the desk, and they'll walk you to it.
He treats me like a baby, that kid.
Aw,
He just waits on me hands and foot.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I know it. Washes, soaks my feet in alcohol, and rubs them, and cuts my toenails. And
Well, heck yeah. Do you need me to trim your nails today?
what do you think? I don't know.
Well, let me take a peek in just a second so I
I
can look at
tried
the top.
to.
Skin is just
That's
so
exactly what
thin.
my podiatrist did. He did the toes and the calluses.
Yeah. That's,
A lot of them don't trim the toes. Why is that?
what's that?
A lot of podiatrists do not trim the toes or toenails at all.
Really? I didn't know that.
They said, we don't do that. I said, what?
Maybe if they're, surgeons and they focus only on surgery or something. The issue with yours is they're so diffuse, meaning they're spread out over the heads of these bones are called metatarsals. You have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So all of these are pressure points.
Mm-hmm.
And like we talked about before, where you've lost the fat to the ball of the foot,
Yes.
we are,
I heard
it's
that too.
basically just bone that you are, bone and skin on the floor. So going barefoot, of course, is going to exacerbate this.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And
I used to
then-
have slippers in the morning.
Good.
The heavy slippers.
And a good thick shoe. Right now, I really like Hoka tennis shoes. It's got a nice thick sole to it.
What is it?
Hoka,
Okay.
H-O-K-A. Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get this from?
J&H has them in town here, and also John's Run Walk, and we can get you directions.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and trim your toenails. You can just keep them.
Never heard of it. H-O what?
H-O-K-A. And I'll write it down for you
Oh,
when
good.
we're finished.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get our little nippers here. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and trim up your toenails for you. It took a lot longer to trim those calluses than it normally does, so make sure you soften those up. That'll also help kind of separate the dead skin, callus skin from the normal
But
healthy
some very
skin.
sensitive, so.
Okay, is that from the surgery?
Yeah.
That's a teeny little toenail there. I'll tilt you out just a little bit.
Especially that next one by the toe. I don't know if I can get anything done.
Have you ever tried a little spacer?
No.
I'm taking over your job here. I hear you like to trim her toenails.
I do what?
He does
I hear you
everything.
like to trim her toenails.
Yeah,
I thought about how you dated me, Johnny.
I've been her podiatrist.
I know you have. That's what I said. Alcohol.
We're hiring.
Yeah, but I told her when I was scraping
This one's real
No.
sensitive to touch.
scraping some of that stuff underneath, I said, honey, that stuff smells.
What?
And it does.
And now I know why, because you said it was
Fungus.
Right there.
fungus.
That
This one's sensitive?
Next to the big toe is very.
Okay, let me.
Oh yeah.
She said it was fungus, see, honey? Fungus smells.
Yeah, it makes
Yes.
us.
Fungus
You've
smells.
done a good job. There's not a lot of trim on this one. What
Yeah.
we'll do is get the Dremel and try to thin out the thickness of the nail.
You are good.
See, I
Well, I started doing this when I was 15 in my grandfather's office.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I taught you how, huh?
He did. I actually started in there when I was 12, sweeping up toenails and
Yeah.
Well,
helping
Isn't
patients.
that cute?
you want to know something?
Yes.
What?
You know God knows about you? God, you know why?
Why's that?
There was 3 names on the card. I said, okay, God, which one should we take?
You need to let him know,
And he
right,
said,
John?
take the first one. She's got the most things after her name.
Oh,
Stop it. John, you tell everything.
almost there. Now we're.
She did. She had the most things after her name.
I'll take it.
Okay.
How did you find us?
Driving by
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
so
on the way to
Billy,
Walmart.
Good deal. Well, yeah, these nails get really thick, and it's
Yes.
pretty common to get this, you know.
yeah, my grandmother had it, but she had it so thick that, I mean, you could, they're big, the big toe.
There are different levels of it for
Really?
sure. Mm-hmm.
What is it, fungus?
Different stages. Yes.
So fungus.
Yes, and sometimes it can be trauma, it can cause thickness to the nail, so it's not
Oh.
always fungus.
Fungus is fungus.
But where
Yeah.
the toe is bent here, sorry, where the toe is bent here, it's hitting the ground every time you're walking. It's
Oh,
gripping,
you're
so
right.
that kind of friction
Mm-hmm.
has caused a little micro trauma to the nail plate itself and the nail bed.
Yep.
And so fungus, which it lives in everybody's shoes, kind of jumped into that toenail
Oh,
itself.
okay, that's what it is then. It's me. I take an emery board and just file it down so it wouldn't hit the ground.
Yeah, that and keep doing that because you never know how much you can grow out.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're almost done with my part. Now we're going to get the medical assistant in here. Like I said, she's going to smooth all the toenails and then get you lotioned up, give you a little massage, and you'll be done for the day.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you so
you
much.
are welcome.
You know what?